Jason here. Jason is over here. We're at Deep Creek Lake, and where he stopped by the Nature Wildlife Center. And it's raining, so it's like every other person who's out here for the weekend is also here because they need to find indoor stuff to do. And the kids are really antsy, so like they're banging on everything. Parents are yelling. It just got calm in here for the brief moment, so I figured I'd record this now. But first time in here, it's got actually some live animals and aquariums and all that stuff, and a lot of stuffed creatures. Partial room of death. Let's go check it out. Hey, I know you. Who are you? Little dude.
And also there's actually bugs over here.
And so we're here checking out the outdoor center, Deep Creek Lake. It's first time in here.
Let's look at the other side. Come on.
Uncle Chad
I guess Luby's gone.
and Luke. We're here.
Come on, Luke.
Boys Weekend, checking stuff out. All right, man, what's in there? No peeking.
It's a piece of a turtle shell. Is it real? Yes, it's real.
Oh, it's a snake skin. That's probably from a black snake.
Ew.
What do you see?
Yeah.
Where?
Right there.
Oh yeah, he's on the back window back there.
But look right there. So,
What's over there? Oh, is that a little cricket that he's been eating? Probably. He hasn't eaten it yet.
yeah.
Is there any more in there?
Oh, I see one. Look. Look. Yeah. Frog.
That's a Lebanese copperhead.
Not to be confused with the Israeli rattlesnake.
It's a lizard. I know. It's a salamander.
That is a salamander. Do you see him up there? Look at that frog, dude.
Whoa!
Look at him.
Let's barbecue his
Look at
legs.
him.
American bullfrog. Do your thingy.
I've seen frogs bigger than that.
Really?
Yes.
But look what it.
When I lived up in New Jersey when I was a kid, we used to go down along the
Let's go frog gigging.
along the Philadelphia, along the Delaware River where we used to live, and I lived not far from like the marshy areas along the river, and you would walk down.
Me or you doing a
No.
video? Oh, okay.
And we would.
Answer.
You just ruined the segment. Just ruined the segment.
Edit.
I gotta edit that out. But you would walk up to the
saying my
banks.
name.
You would walk up to the banks, and you would see them launch into the water, and they'd be as round as like pie pans.
Jeez, really?
Yeah, they would be huge.
All right.
Here's an American bullfrog.
He's actually brown.
He's brown. He's pretty big, isn't he, man? What do you think about it? Would you want to eat him?
No.
Oh man.
No, wait. I can see him.
What do we got in here?
Oh, I can see a rainbow from here.
Oh, here's the turtle over here, dude. Look, right here. Look at him.
There it is.
That is a red-eared slider turtle. Is he cute? Turkey, fox, coyote. We're gonna go downstairs. We're gonna go downstairs. Red spotted newt. Where's the newt? You see the red spotted newt anywhere? I don't see him. Do you see him anywhere?
Oh, no.
How about this other American bullfrog? He's a big one. Look at them eyeballs.
Yeah, he's a little purple, but he's not.
He's got, that's the light in there.
Yeah, let's just go downstairs.
We will. And that is a partial albino gene deer. And then we have the cone snake.
Dad, look over here.
What do you got? Hold on. The black rat snake. We got I guess it's a type of box turtle. All the different fish and stuff that are located in the lake out here. Whoppa! Soft shell turtle. Look, he's grubbing on something. What's he eating? He's chewing something. And you got the little green tree frog. What do you got, dude? What do you got?
X-spawn tadpole with quills.
Without gills.
Without quills. Tadpole with legs. Floplet. Ultimate frog.
Very good. That's their stages of life.
Yeah.
Still raining.
I think we checked all.
Checked all that. Fish tank showing the fish that are in the lake out here. Yes, sir. Sure. This is what it would look like simulating going into a mine. And see, they look. Now you see that? That's coal. Look at the drill bits over there for what they would use in the mine.
Oh yeah, that is cool.
And see, you can burn that. Heat your house and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got over here?
What the heck is that?
Well, I guess they had a video. You could watch a video or something there. It probably comes on every once in a while.
Actually takes a while.
The early survey of the region was conducted in 1736 by Benjamin Winslow for Lord Fairfax. And in Fairfax, Northern Virginia, Maryland, all the way out through here, of what he had control over. 1775, George Washington was an army colonel fighting in the French and Indian War. During an ill-fated campaign in the northern end of the Garrett County, his commanding officer, General Edward Braddock, pointed out the presence of rich coal veins and outcrops to the young future president. Here's some stuff with the what the coal miners would use. Kempton Mine, 1917, that picture there. You want to go downstairs now?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Tiger shell. I think they're dead.
What do you think that is? Looky.
It's a hornet nest.
Look at that.
Ew,
Looky,
ew,
what do you think this
ew,
is here?
ew. It's a hornet nest.
It's a wasp nest.
I don't care. It's a bee nest. Whatever. Jason, look at this.
Don't get stung.
I don't either. Somebody's got to here. Yeah.
What?
Look, guys. Toad skeleton.
What?
What is it?
Toad scalp. That's definitely not a toad skeleton. Praying mantis egg case.
Something coming out of it.
What's that say?
I don't know. It's kind of smudged out.
All the different parts of the skulls. Oh, raccoon. That little one. Ah, damn. For some of you conspiracy theorists, this is, I don't know if it's part of, but it might be what is talked about of the Waffle Rock that sits over at Jennings Randolph Lake in West Virginia. But this is over here at the Discovery Center at Deep Creek Lake. I don't know if it's part of it and they brought it over here or they found it here at the lake. But this is what people talk about, that it looks...
It doesn't look like a waffle. So why do they call it a waffle? Jason.
I don't know. So it almost looks... What do you think, Mr. Chad? Does it look metallic?
It looks like a sewer grate that's been in concrete.
Yeah, and they were dug up. So it has to be created by ancient aliens. That's what I'm thinking. We are walking to the aviary area. And some of the fowl that lives in the area. And I think these are all rescued, obviously. They're here. Probably can't survive out in the wild anymore.
Stop, stop, stop. Let me see.
Look at that mug. I think I see a little dude.
Oh, he's staring at me.
He is staring at you. So much for the rain, huh? Ah, they gypped you. They gypped you. Oh!
Yes!
You gotta.
I got done.
You gotta spare. Brian.
We both got a spare. Me and you.
Alright. You gotta roll the ball. Come on. There you go. The ball on the left. The one you have left. Son of a... We're done with the bowling. And look at that score. I dominated. Dominated. Yeah, I know, it's not that big of a bowling alley, but still, I've dominated.
There's snow. We're playing with big snowballs.
That's a... What do you think, man? At least our first snow we've seen for the season. Had to come out to Garrett County mainland to see it, but this is what we woke up to this morning. We were staying out here in Western Maryland at a friend's cabin, and possibly last night while we were attempting to sleep, we think we may have heard some squatch activity
of the, the Sasquatches, in which we possibly, where there is some maybe rocks or were thrown at the cabin, and we also think that we may have found possibly a looks like a Sasquatch shelter there in the middle of the viewer, and we also noticed that this bucket here had been moved, and we don't know if he was looking for something, or possibly he thought there was maybe something in it, or her, whatever the Sasquatch was. And also, at that time, the cover was off of the hot tub, and it looked like possibly that the Sasquatch had maybe possibly bathed in the hot tub. Very large clumps of hair were in there. And also we noticed that there were, several possible trees may have been bent over, or if you see here, this limb here, it's about, I don't know, close to 20 feet off the ground, and we think a Sasquatch may have pulled that down. And we were, it was quite frightening last night. And this tree over here, possibly, we think may have been pushed over by a Sasquatch, much to these other trees over here, which looks like they have also been pushed down. And there's several trees that are bent down further in the woods, and reportedly it's the Sasquatches usually hang on to a tree while squatting and relieving themselves. That's why you see a lot of bent over trees. But we'll try again tonight and possibly see if we could see something of the Sasquatch nature, and we will get back with you. Have a good day.